Good afternoon, everyone. Look at this. You have people that are out here on an afternoon like today, the sun beating down, but we have some serious issues we have to address. How many of you do not believe that the bill that was passed was about health care? How many of you say it was not about health care, it was about something else? All right. It was about taking over 1/6 of our economy. And we do not want the government in our business. Is that correct? This past February, my mother was laid to rest, and I happened to be her medical power of attorney and her general power of attorney. And I'm telling you this because I would hate to think of a day where the government is the one to tell us whether or not one of our loved ones is going to get an operation or something like that. Bureaucrats are not the ones to tell us about our livelihood. Is that correct? Bureaucrats, no. We're here to tell our General Assembly that we want control of our lives and control of our destinies. Do you feel that they're listening to us yet? No. What are we going to do about it? Well, today is a good first step. So for those that are out here, let's give a hand for everybody out here in protest of what's coming. We can do better than that. This is about freedom. Look at some of the signs around you. There are people that will say that you're a bunch of people who are looking to just be anti-government. No, we're not anti-government. We are pro-freedom. We are pro-liberty. This is still a constitutional republic. If you can say it with me, let's say it together. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, secure the blessings of liberties to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Now, in that preamble, yeah, that deserves a hand, Gary. Gary Coleman, raise your hand. Gary teaches a course on the U.S. Constitution. How much do you charge for it? Zero. He charges nothing. Seek him out in the end and find out when he's holding those classes. But the reason why I wanted us to recite the preamble is that there's only one thing in the preamble that it says the government is to provide. Provide for the common defense. Provide for the common defense. And because it's supposed to provide for the common defense, our police officers, our firefighters, our military, we're seeing an erosion of support for those. Whenever you have liberal governments in many cities and they talk about cutting the budget, the first ones they go to cut are the police and firefighters. Why is that? The priority is way up here. Why do we let them get away with that? We should start with the low priority things and work up. So since the preamble of the Constitution says that the defense is all that the government is required to provide, we have every right to challenge when we have legislation that is going to put things down our throat that we don't want. We want freedom, and we want it now. So I'm going to ask you, what do you want? And you say what it is, and then I'm going to ask you, when do you want it? What do you want? Freedom! When do you want it? Now! What do you want? Freedom! When do you want it? Now! What do you want? Freedom! When do you want it? Now! And if we believe that we're to have it now, we're going to get on the horn with our neighbors. We're going to continue to tell the General Assembly We're going to tell all of our legislators that we are to be heard and that they are to be responsive to us. Let's look at the General Assembly building, and we're going to say it one more time, please. Let's all face there, please. Excuse me. Thank you. I've got disorientation here. Let's look at the General Assembly. Thank you for squaring me away. And oh, by the way, I don't know if this is going to be a soundbite or whatever, but you cannot see me blush, okay? Looking at the General Assembly. What do you want? Freedom! When do you want it? Now! What do you want? Freedom! When do you want it? Now! One more time. What do you want? Freedom! When do you want? When do you want it? That's it. That's it. That's it. We want it now. Thank you very much. Let's keep on pushing.